Hey guys, I'm finally making that video I promised I would, comparing the solidoodle to the replicators. I got a few thousand views on the first one that I took real quick when I was really pissed at the Replicator 2 for breaking a million times. It still seems to be more prone to clogs, but I figured out how to fix it a little bit better and faster, and I haven't really had to wait on any parts since the first time I replaced the hot ends. It prints really well. You know, MakerBot did a good job. Like, I'm gonna say that they're a good company. Overall, I still prefer the Dual to the Replicator 2. They use the same 4mm nozzle. Theoretically, they're capable of the same resolution. And this one's a dual extruder for the same price. And so I printed like this cool button, this dual extruder with the Replicator Dual. This guy only really has one nozzle. I just started printing stuff with the solidoodle today, now that I got my IKEA hack setup going like this here with all of my spools. And I can't really comment too much on the resolution. While there are some things that are better about the software, at the same time there's some things that are more annoying about having to use this printer face interface. It's not, as I said, not quite as user-friendly as the Makerware stuff. But it's not that big a deal. It really depends. I mean, this is easier to use and kind of faster in some ways, but you have more control over this printer face thing. So if you're a Windows person or a Linux person, you might prefer this guy, whereas if you're a Mac person, you might prefer the Makerware. If you have the money, I personally really like the MakerBot company in general, and their support is quite good. At the same time, I broke my build platform with my bare hands because the print was stuck too hard to it, and I tried to pull it off, but instead I just broke it into pieces. So yeah, I glued it back together, and now I'm putting on tape. This guy, I upgraded to glass, which is under here, and then did some other stuff and tried this plexiglass thing I got at Home Depot, which actually works really well. And then this is some borescopic glass that's better that I put on because I was printing in nylon with this guy. But overall, the MakerBots have been working really, really well, especially this Dual, the first one. And the solidoodle seems to, be working. I haven't used it enough to really compare it that much to these guys. As I said, it depends on your budget. It's not as big. It is a little bit more annoying to program and use, and I doubt the support's as good. But like for a $500 printer, like you can't really beat that. So it depends on your price range. I think any of them are a good choice. But overall, PLA printing is good. Trying to figure out a way to print on glass is awesome because you get this like super shiny back. Let's see if I can show you what it looks like. This is, I think, a bad example, but it's pretty shiny when you print on glass, which is nice. I've printed like a million things. Flashlight holder, power button, cell phone dock. Currently making a wall mount for one of my monitors. Cable wrapper, another dock. I made one for my car as well. And hooks and lots more. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do with a 3D printer. So just go for it. Stop deliberating. Thanks for watching. Peace.